Hey bitch, today we're talking foundation. I am giving you guys the top 10 foundations in my makeup drawer, plus an extra one on the bonus round, that I like to wear on the daily for different reasons, for different climates. I'm gonna give you the coverage, how it wears, any benefits that it has, then also the finish. Then you can decide, do I need a new foundation? Yeah, I think I need 5. So here we go, let's just jump into it. If it sounds good to you, keep on watching. So I'm gonna go in order from least expensive to most expensive. And let's begin with the Fenty family. So here they are, daddy, mommy, and little baby. And I believe I began my little Fenty adventure with the Fenty Pro Matte Filter. And I made some notes on this, pretty much all these products. And let me see here. So Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. I have this in shade 290. This is a full coverage foundation. It is super good for oily to combination skin. And it also has climate adaptive technology, basically there to like fight your heat, your sweat, your shine. So this is really good if you have oily or combination skin. You can see on the hand, it's got some body to it, you know, and look at the coverage on this. Really incredible. So you can see it's got some life to it, but it will matte you out. So if it's that time of the month and you're feeling like super oily, or you're just an oily gal, or you have combination skin, you can really play with this foundation. So I really like to take it, maybe like a pump of it or a pump and a half, add a little moisturizer to it and do my whole face. Or sometimes I'll even take it just in the center of my face, like where I get glowy and shiny, and I will use that, and then I'll use something light on the rest of my face, whatever you like. But you don't ever have to use a full coverage foundation just as it is. You can always mix and adapt these to your needs, and I will definitely make a video on how to do that. So that is your Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte. Cool. The next one I discovered was the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint Foundation. I have it in the shade 10. And this one, I would say this is like light to medium. Let me see if I made any notes here on it. Yeah, Longwear blurring effect. It has light to medium coverage and it has a natural finish. So that's another nice one there. And then this is the one I picked up most recently. This is the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop again, but Blur and Smooth Tint Stick. And I have this in the shade 8. So always when you have a product, they don't always have the same number, pretty much never have the same number, except for Dior, which I'll get into later. But always check, you can go online and put in, I think it's called Foundation Finder or Shade Finder. I'll put a link in the bottom, but you can put in all the foundations you use. It's so cool. And then you put the foundation you want to buy, and it tells you what shade you are. And even if it's not 100% exact, you know where to start when you get to the store. You can start with that, and if it looks good, whatever. We'll do a video on how to find your shade, but basically you're going to slide it here along with a lighter and a darker, and whatever one basically evaporates, whatever one, why am I drawing a blank? I don't know, disappears. There we go. Good golly. It's early. Whatever one disappears, that's your shade. So there you go. Okay, so moving on, we have the KVD. Oh, and just for prices, by the way, this is $36. You have the Eaze Drop. This one is $36 as well. No, I'm sorry. This is $40 and the other two are $36. So we're starting at the bottom of the barrel here. Now we're going on to the Dior Backstage Face and Body. This is something I reach for all the time. I have a drawer basically for my go-tos and stuff that I wear on the daily. This is always in there. I love this for pretty much if I want to go out. It is a very cool, liquidy, see that? It's consistency. And it's very, very glowy and natural. I love this. So this is definitely a natural finish. It has medium coverage, and it definitely resists heat and humidity. That's really great for like when you're on vacation and in a hot climate or living in Barcelona, right, y'all? I love this. So that really is great. It also has a lot of moisture, which is good for people like me who are dry or dehydrated. It just helps maintain your moisture barrier and lock it in. So that retails for $43, and I use the shade 2.5. And like I mentioned, a lot of these in Dior range, at least, I find I am a 2.5 with all their products. So that is a definite go-to. Okay, moving on. We have the KVD Good Apple. Oh, I love this. KVD Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm. This is probably one of the most different foundations I have. It's literally like a full coverage balm. It's amazing. Watch this. So I'm just making sure I'm removing what's on my hand before I go on. There we go. Okay. So here we are. KVD. I'm going to swatch a little bit for you. Get some out of here. Amazing. Look at that. This is real. I would say this is really good if you're just kind of starting out, you want a full coverage, you're not the best blender. This is amazing for you. So this just blends super effortlessly. Let me see how much it retails for. KVD, here you are, $42.50. I use the shade Tan 057. I don't know what more I can say about this. They call it a fresh matte. I think it's more like a natural, I would say. It's full coverage, and it is balm. So what I like to do, how I use this, is I'll take a little bit out, probably like, not that much, you do not need a lot, like this much, and basically add my favorite serum to it. What does that do? It basically shears it out, and although it is a foundation, it's kind of made like a serum. It's incredible. So it literally just like melts in your hand. I would take a little bit of that, roll it out on your hand, take a drop or two of serum, mix it up. You will thank me later. It is the most melting, dewy, full coverage. Like you would not be seeing this through it or this, you know. It's phenomenal. It is just something you have to try. And I would say like 50% of people love this. 50% want it dead. So I would say the people who don't like this are probably oily, you know, oily, and they're wearing it and they're just looking like a big oil slick. Where the people who are dehydrated and need the moisture, just gives them a very plump look, you know, and due to whatever ingredients are in it can give you that effect. So I love this stuff. Again, full coverage, fresh matte. I like to add serum to it. This is $42.50. Okay, moving on. We have the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick. This is what I'm wearing today. I seriously love it for pictures. You can get as close as you want, and it is just gorgeous. So I use the shades. I have a few of these. Y365, and when I'm a little bit tanner, Y445, and they look like this. Sometimes I'll even use this as my face and use this as my contour. It's like just gently more darker than I am, so it's like, I'm not contoured, what are you talking about? I love this. And the way that I use this, again, I don't like to go right to my skin with products. I mean, maybe blush, because they're kind of made for that, but I like to really have more control. So I'll just take like a Petri dish like this. I'll scribble some on top, and I'll take my finger and warm it up. And that's really important because that's going to help you blend. So I'll take that, and then I'll take my brush and go over it. So it is absolutely incredible. It's great for camera. What else? What coverage would we say this is? I just threw this in as a last minute. I believe this retails for $42 as well. And yeah, I'll get back to that, but basically I feel like it's a natural finish. It's definitely like a medium buildable coverage, and yeah, it's phenomenal. So that's another great one. Super easy in the summertime too, along with the Fenty stick. Just pop it in your bag, you're good to go. So that's the move. And now we have the It Cosmetics CC Nude Glow. My friend showed me this when I was back in the States, and I fell in love with it. I'm like, what the hell is on your face? I have been using this almost every day. Why? SPF 40. When you live where I live, basically on the precipice of the sun, you want as much SPF as possible. So I'll do my normal SPF. Again, I use the Dior UV Aqua Rich. This is a Korean brand. It's freaking amazing. It's watery. There's no smell. It blends like butter. It's a great primer. So I'll put that down and I go in with this. I wore this to the beach yesterday. Someone said, damn, you look good without makeup. I was like, thank you. You know? So this is the It Cosmetics. This retails for $47. It is a medium coverage and it's color correcting, hence the CC. It brightens and it's a glow serum. SPF, HA, hyaluronic acid, and it leaves you with like a radiant finish. So I like this. It kind of just looks like your skin, but better, a little bit more glowy. It's just phenomenal. So that's another great one to check out. Great for summertime. Highly recommended. There's also its brother, which I had first. This is the It CC Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. A little bit more full coverage, and you get 10% more of the SPF, which is awesome. Kind of moved away from the full coverage, but like I said, if you like it, if you want that SPF, you can just shear it out, no problem. Okay. And this one retails for, where the hell is it? $47. Medium coverage. Radiant finish. Okay, next one we're going into, my holy grail, probably everybody and their mother's holy grail, the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. This is pretty much made, well, you can wear it like 4 different ways, they say. Let's see if we can talk about it. So 1, as its own foundation. 2, as underneath your foundation to give you like a boost from within. 3, as a highlighter right up on your cheek. And 4th, I'm imagining probably mixed in with foundations. And I do this all the time, all the time. Even if I had like a stick like this, that's like kind of matte, not that dewy, I'll probably go over the face with that. And then I'll just put a couple dots of this all over and just let them make a beautiful baby together. So Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I think everyone should own this, period. Unless you feel like you put it on and your goal is to cover up like a lot of like acne or cystic acne, what have you, where you need a little bit more plump, a little bit more sustenance. But even so, it's just a phenomenal product. And it does come in a mini if you just want to try it. But this retails for $49. It's a complexion booster, at least that's how it's marketed. And it blurs and smooths, and it's like a real life filter. There's so many ways to apply it, but like I said, I really like it just as a foundation. And then that way I can go in and add other products and not feel like I'm Miss Mary makeup face, which is what I say when I put too much makeup on. Okay, moving on. We have the Hourglass Hydrating Skin Tint Veil. This is my newest, I think my newest purchase, I suppose. I bought it to go away, I'm not sure how long ago, maybe 2 months. And I have fallen in love with this. The reason is, if you watched my underpainting video where I'm going in with the contour and the blush and the concealer, that's your makeup. So now you just need to tie it all together with a veil of color to unify everything, and here you go. So if you're somebody that doesn't want a lot on your face, you just want to look evened out, you want to see your freckles through it, you want to see the redness, you know, like a little bit of pink in your cheeks, it looks healthy, it looks natural, this is for you. So this is $49. It's a super, super light coverage. It won the 2023 Best of Beauty Awards. I got, obviously for good reason. And it claims to boost your moisture for up to 50%. So it's like a sheer veil of color that's loading you with moisture. So this is another great summer product. And it is so incredibly liquidy. Look at that. See, it's really like soft and glowy and watery. It's like the most watery foundation I think I have. There's actually another one coming up very soon that might rival this. We'll see. So that is, again, $49. I used the shade 10. It was really hard for me to pick a shade with these tints. Let me do an honorable mention, actually. These guys. This is the Herborian CC Cream. I have Claire and Doré, and this is something that comes out white actually with gray pearls and adapts to your skin, which is pretty neat. So it comes out white and you just roll it in and suddenly it's your skin color. Amazing. So I would say this is kind of along the lines of that. They're also great products. But again, I like my control. And so for me, for something to change, I don't know. Sometimes I guess I would roll some out on my skin, roll it out, let it adapt, and then put it to my face just so I can see what the hell's going on. But awesome if you're in a hurry. I like this when I literally want to look like I have nothing on my face. So these two are phenomenal for that. Really just no makeup. Okay. In the description, I'll put the price and details on that one as well. Okay, moving on. We have number 8, the Clarins. Here it is. Okay. Oh boy, these were my favorite for a very long time. Okay, and I have all different colors, as you can see. So this is the Clarins Skin Illusion Natural Hydrating Foundation with SPF 15. And I have shades 111, 112, and 112.3. So it's amber, auburn, and sandalwood, I think. They've really been through the ringer. I bought these when I was in the UK. I could not find them on the Sephora site in the US, but maybe Ulta, or maybe the Clarins, like the Clarins counter in Macy's, perhaps, if there even is one still, I'm not sure. But I loved this stuff. The main reason is it's just liquidy and super wet, like. Isn't that gorgeous? So I like it. It's a thin formula. It has a little bit of a smell, like, dare I say, an old lady smell, but that's okay. We're all gonna be there. I like it. It's super liquidy. It's easy to blend. I would say it's really good for beginners. And it's a little bit expensive for beginners though. This retails for $54. Let me see if I have any details on this bad boy. Yeah, medium coverage. It combines the fluid feeling of a foundation with a serum, and with the concentrated pigments, it gives you an ultra natural finish. So I would definitely agree with that. $54, and yeah, they come in a million different shades. So I like this, just a little bit stinky. All right, so that's the Clarins. Next up, we're getting up there. The Givenchy, okay? This is the Givenchy Prisma Libre Skin Care and Glow. I use the shade 5N312, and this is phenomenal. I have not picked this up in a long time. The only reason is I just haven't been tan enough, and I must have been really tan when I bought this, because it's dark. Why is this phenomenal? Well, besides $58, it's a very light buildable coverage. You get 24 hours of foundation, so it just pumps you with foundation. It has coconut oil, which you would think would like weigh you down, but it kind of is light and it fills in your pores. So I like that. It has antioxidants in it. And then, so it has like kind of like a skincare foundation theme going with it. And this helps also maintain your skin's natural barrier. So I like this. It's really just kind of morphing or meshing skincare with foundation. So this is what this looks like. I might have, did I just break that? Kind of. Oh, that's a waste. Okay, anyway. That is phenomenal. So you can see that's really nice coverage too. And they claim this is a light coverage. I don't think so. I do not think so. Look at that. I might have to pick this up this weekend. I hope I have somewhere to go. That's gorgeous. So I don't know. You really can't see it. It's not really picking up, but when I look at this, I see a balmy texture, and I can see my skin right through it, but it really gave it a nice plump. You know, I know foundations, when they get kind of crazy with the prices sometimes, but believe you me, there's a good reason, I think, at least with this. You can see the difference with this one, I would say, just in what it does to your skin. And when it's loaded with this good stuff, it just really gives you that extra boost. So that is the Prisma Libre. This is $58. I'm shade 5N312, and it gives you a radiant finish with a medium, I would say. Medium to full coverage. Okay, we're getting toward the end. Kevin Aquan, where are we? Here we are, sir. This I also could not find on the Sephora website. I'm not sure if they even make it anymore or they only put it out in certain countries. I bought this when I lived in the UK. Let me see here. Do I have any notes on this guy? Kevin Aquan, here we are. Okay, so this is called the Etherealist Skin Illuminating Foundation. I have it in the medium EF8. And this is medium coverage, also a matte finish. And this says it has light diffusing particles that blurs and boosts hydration. So again, very, very expensive. They want, how much for this? $59. And I'm just gonna show you how this operates. This also got some body to it, but remember it's supposed to be matte. I mean, see, it's just stunning. Like my entire, I mean, it's just airbrushed. So that's stunning. That's the Kevin Aquan, the Etherealist it's called. And I'll put links below. $59. I'm using medium EF8. And finally, the most expensive one, I would not agree, but this is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This gives everybody a boner. This gives everybody excitement. And it is an award-winning foundation. I think like year after year after year. A lot of pro makeup artists keep a bunch of these in their kit. They just absolutely love it for brides. They love it for just daily life. You can build on it. You can wear it more sheer. This is $69. And I have the shade 5.75. Not too much to say about this. I was loving it, but I remember I started wanting to look a little bit more sheer, a little more, I don't know, less processed, I guess. And this one, although they say it's a medium, yeah, I guess I would agree with that. It is a liquidy texture, and I'll just show you how it blends out. I just wasn't seeing the hype with this, to be honest. Like, I love it. It's very good foundation, but the hype that it gets, I don't really get it. Maybe I need to revisit it again, but it does definitely give you a real skin foundation finish. So believe it or not, that's the most expensive one. So that would be a medium coverage. It retails for $69. And I would say it's kind of like a luminous, radiant finish. So if you want that glow, there you go, you got it. So they are my top 10 foundations. Now I'm going to talk about if you were to pick up something that is seriously worth your buck, I'm going to tell you what that would be. Looking at all of these, I know off the bat, easy. This guy here. One of the best price points, $43, on the cheaper end. It is so versatile. You can wear it on your face, your body. It gives you great coverage. It also can be sheared out. It's very drippy, but it's also got some body to it too. It's like the best of all worlds. It'll cover you up. You can wear it on vacation and feel nice and sheer. I keep this in my go-to drawer. It is just life. Where's the little, oh, here it is. Okay. And I think that's it, guys, for now. I have like loads and loads more, but I think these are my tops. I would say if you want to just, for a little bit more summer, I'm talking like you're swimming all day. The MAC Studio OG Face and Body. This is the wateriest product there is, I think, available on Earth. And it looks like this. Like, I can't even keep it in there, but see, it's just like falling down already. This is completely and utterly see-through. I'll just show you. This is what people use on models when they're doing shoots very often. Really, not really a smell. And you can see it just literally perfects your skin. So if I go to the beach and I know I'm taking pictures, I'm gonna throw this bad boy on my chest, get rid of any like little veins in the boobies, or on my legs, make sure they're nice and smooth, no pores. And I mean, look, I mean, it gives you color, it gives you some life. You look really even and toned, and you do not feel anything. Like, it's almost like it sets itself. One thing I like to do when I'm doing on the face, and this is like a little pro tip, is to take some in your hands, warm it up, and you almost see it like kind of look like sebum like that, and then press it into the skin, and it gives you like such a like you live on an island type vibe. So there you go, guys. If you have any questions about this, please reach out. If you have a foundation that you're interested in, give me a holler. I may have used it, I might have it, I can give you some input. But there you go. If you have any questions, again, leave them in the comments. If there's anything you want to see additionally, please let me know. And stay tuned, we got some awesome stuff this week. Bye. Mwah.